Up YouTube, back with another video here. I'm at home right now, cooking up some burg skis. Hopefully it's not raining too bad, because that would kind of suck. But yeah, I'll see y'all then. Here, I just burnt the crap. I just burnt the poop out of my gosh darn burger. Right, so we made it out to the farm here. Got a couple things to do to this old girl. I'm probably gonna take this off, the push guard or whatever it's called, because I got some other things coming and I gotta get that grill off for that. But for now, I got some paint for the mirrors, and then these rock lights that I bought like a while ago. And then if I have enough black paint, I might try and, like, I don't know, touch up the frame or something. I'm not sure yet. I'll let you know once I so there's this hole in my floor back here. I don't know what they did. The 97 that I had there was like a storage thing for a jack there, and my brother's truck also has that same thing. So what I'm thinking is they just ripped it out, because there was a hole like this big in the floor, and there's just just a square cut there. So I took some of this Silas, I don't know, honestly, I'm kind of sped. I just took some of this stuff right here. It's like it like reduces noise and stuff like that. So I just took a couple pieces and slapped it under there like that. So hopefully it'll, keep the rain out and stuff I don't want in there out of my cab. So what I'm thinking for these rock lights, I'm gonna have to count them, but I think there's only 6. I think there's only 6. I don't know, I have to count. But get some self tappers or something to slap those babies up in there. So let me count real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6, but I do have, I think I got 9 or 12 for my other truck. Let's go take a gander here over to this unit here, this rust-free box, and check it out under here. Yup, my calculations would be correct. They are still in there. So I'm gonna have the other 6, so it'll be 12. The other 6, I'm pretty sure, are in a building somewhere down there. So I'm gonna go look. We have made it down here to the parts shed here. I got some 90s OBS stocks, and the rest of my parts, or most of the rest of the parts for my 6.0. And unfortunately, I am not seeing them. So I honestly have no idea where I put them, actually. So the motor, oh, here's a light bar. No way. Light bar on the old 6.0. So a lot of you, if anybody's watching this, probably not, but nobody, I don't think, has seen the motor that came out of that truck. But let me get a better thing here. These are the valve covers that came off of it. So you can only imagine how nasty that motor really was. So oh, there's more light bars. I honestly have no idea where my wheel wells are for it. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. But we will figure that out here. I'll just come back when I find them. All right, we're back here. So I just realized that I did not put, oh no way, some rust barrier for the frame, yeah. But I just realized that I did not take my wheel wells down there. They're actually down here in my grandpa's shop. Here, so. Oh, would you look at that? Oh, there's 1, there's 2, there's 3. So we're gonna we're gonna get these off here. I'm really hoping I don't crash this thing, because the last time that I put any parts off my 6.0, on that 97 that I had, I actually crashed it, and I no longer have that thing. Unfortunately, that thing was so nice. Well, so yeah, we'll get these off here, and then I'll be back once I get these off. So, as you can see, I picked the absolute best day to do this here. Yeah, that's perfect. That's exactly how you want it when you're doing this stuff. Let's see if there's actually anything I can even put on the back. Okay, it's actually kind of solid, except for right there, but that's fine. Not really much to see under here, except for you know, that is clapped. That's about it. So I'm gonna get to putting these on, and then once I get somewhere, I'll be back. All right, so these rock lights that I got, they only came with 6, so the plug-in, or like the box or whatever for the power, only came with 1 plug-in. But I had this other box, if I can find it, where to go? This mom dome, this one right here. This one for my 6.0 that has 2 plugins. So this one here, this one plugin will have 6, and then the other one will have 6. So in total, this thing should have 12 rock lights on it. So yeah, well, I'll be back once I actually get somewhere. All right, so I got all the rock lights off the bed out there, and I'm testing them. And this, which one here? A couple of them have, like, probably can't see, the one on the right, it has some corrosion in there. So I'm gonna try and get like a little metal pick or something and clean it out, and hopefully that works. I'll let you know how that goes. All right, so I came to the conclusion that I'm not gonna have all of them. I'm just gonna use the 6 that I have, so that's gonna kind of suck. I'll just have to put like 1 in each wheel well, and then I'll just put 2 on the frame or something. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just gonna use those for like my snowmobile or something. I don't know, because there's only a couple of them that actually work, so I'll just use those for something else. But I'm gonna get to putting these on. Once I get somewhere this time, I'll let you know what's going on. All right, I was gonna take the mini bike up there, but that thing will not keep, yeah, she won't run right now, so I'm just gonna walk on up here, get myself a drill bit and a drill, so that way I can drill some holes for the rock lights. So I keep saying I'll see you when I actually get something done. I don't ever get anything done ever. All right, so after a very long time, probably won't be able to see in here. Let me turn this light on. Definitely not, but I got my switch here all wired up. Yeah, I just hooked the power up to the running lights on the fuse box on the side there. And then I just grounded it to the steering column, because that's definitely what you're supposed to do when doing this. So now I gotta run all of these lights and everything. I'm not trying to make this thing super clean, so I'm just taking this right here. And I don't know if you could see that one. Where's that? That hole right there. I'm just drilling this, or drilling through there with that, so that way I can fit these through there, so there's not a whole bunch of wires in there. So I'm gonna run these, and then I'll be back. All right, we're back here. It's the next day. I got those rock lights on the truck. I'll have to show you once I get out to the farm. There's a couple other things that I'm gonna do too. I got like a cold or allergies or something. I don't know, it sucks ass. But I got these. I'm gonna eat these bad boys right here, and then I'm gonna head out to town to get some stuff for that truck. Cause I actually got a radio that I'm gonna be putting in that unit. This bad boy. This is so reliable. I've had like many different radios, and this one is the only one that has not broke or I didn't punch. I've grown up since then, but I used to be a little fucking hothead bastard. So I'll see you once I get back out to the farm. It's raining out here, so we're gonna wait a little bit because my grandpa has a tractor in the shop. So last night we got these. Where they at? Oh, that one's pretty covered up. Don't mind the rust in there. This thing is super clean. But I just drilled holes right through the rust because that was pretty easy to do, and then just ran the wires through this opening up above here, and then ran them down. You can kind of see them right there. But yeah, got those on there, and now we're gonna paint match these mirrors and then put a radio in this bad boy. When I got it, it did not have a radio, so I got this unit I've had for a while. It's wired for my car right now, but I stopped and grabbed an adapter so we can put that in here. Hopefully these speakers work in here, and then I do have an amp for those subs, so we might do that too. We'll see how far we get here. So we got these mirrors off here. We got these mirrors off, and they just go in the door right here. And there's two 10 mil bolts. It kind of sucks to get them off, but yeah. So we're gonna paint match these. We're gonna tape this off and then paint match these. And then once we get a coat, we'll be back. So me and my brother got the mirrors off here. I don't have any sandpaper, so my grandpa's gonna see if he can find some. And we're gonna scuff these bad boys up and paint them up real nice. So we got one taped up and cut here, and we got this real fine sandpaper stuff to oh jeez, I can't think, to sand these up here. And then oh my bad. And then here we got, here's one bottle here. We got this one here, and then we got one more here. So we're gonna get these taped up and then sand and then paint these bad boys up. Hopefully it'll look pretty cool. I was gonna paint match the whole thing, but it's got a chrome grill on it and chrome bumper, so I figured I'd leave some chrome on there. Something you always want to remember when paint matching mirrors: make sure that you cover the mirror, so you know after you're done painting, there's not overspray on there. Yeah, it should hopefully they'll turn out pretty good. I'm hoping. I get her a nice little first coat on there a few times, and then once you get a nice little layer all over it and a couple times, then you can or just do that and spray right over some dirt. That's fine. Yeah, I'm hoping these will turn out pretty good. Got the other one over there all getting taped up, so should be getting pretty close here. All right, so I got a couple layers on here, and it's starting to do like some lighter stuff here. Oops, I touched it. I'm not sure why. Maybe I just have to put a lot more layers on it, but we'll figure that out. So instead of hanging them from the door where there's wind, we figured we'd probably better bring them inside here and paint them up. Let me see if I can get it right on the way here. That's after like 2 coats, but the first 2, the wind was blowing on it, so I'm pretty sure that that didn't help it at all. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't layering it enough after the first one. I don't know. I'm not really a pro painter here, but it's looking, once this dries up, we'll see what it looks like. I mean, it's already looking like it's kind of getting lighter in some spots again, but we'll just keep painting it because I have a couple bottles of this paint, or cans or whatever, and I'll just paint them until they look pretty good. Put the paint in here, and then God, that's disgusting. And then here soon, I'm gonna start wiring my radio up in there and see if any of the door speakers work. If not, I have a couple up in my other truck that might work. All right, so we're getting these wires all twisted up, and I don't have any butt connectors, so I'm gonna do the right thing and just twist all the wires together, and then just use some, you know, good old electrical tape. That'll slap. This is a radio I'm using. It's a JVC something. I got it like probably 3 years ago, and I don't even know if it's gonna fit in here because it doesn't even like go through. I might have to take it. Oh, that just comes right off, so that's good. Hopefully it'll fit back there. I'll get this wired up and hooked up, and then we'll be back and see if this thing will fit in there. All right, so I couldn't find any. I was just gonna wire these, like twist them up and wire them together. I figured I better do it a somewhat right way. So I don't have any butt connectors, but I do have I got these right here. So what you can do is put one wire on that side. You know, it's not really something you want to do, honestly, but I don't have any butt connectors right now, and I don't really feel like going to get some. So you just put one wire on this side and one on the other side. It's pretty much like a butt connector, except for, you know, not the right style, you know. So yeah, you just put them in from both sides, crimp this side down as like much as you can without like cutting the wire, because sometimes if you squeeze them too hard, it will cut the wire. And then yeah, just wrap it with electrical tape individually so they don't touch, you know. Put a little, usually what I do, I just take a little tab and wrap it around and stick it to itself on all of them. Not usually, but you know, if you're in this situation, that's what you can do. And then once you get all of them individually wrapped like that, then you can just, you know, put a few wraps on it so it stays together. So we'll get this in here and then we'll be back here. All right, so we got I guess I got the radio in here, but as you can see, I got to do some slight massaging to this. I got to kind of just trim those little tabs off, then it should fit. But the radio works. I just use some like not really butt connectors, but those things I showed you. I just put those on there and then wrapped them individually and shoved it in there, because I mean, you know, it's gonna be the cleanest truck out there. And these are the mirrors. I need to get a better camera. This is kind of bogus, but I'm using the same blues on that truck. But we ran out of paint because I suck at painting, not gonna lie. But so we're about to run to town and get some more paint and then get those painted up and then finish the radio. All right, so I was just gonna cut these little tabs off, but I got this thing instead. I'm just gonna try and cut it flush with this line right here that goes down. I'm just gonna try and cut it flush with that. Now, if you're in a vehicle that you don't want a whole bunch of plastic everywhere in, don't do this. But in this thing, I don't really care. So I'm just gonna take this and try and trim them flat, and then we'll see. I'll be back once I get that done. Hopefully it don't look too terrible. All right, I got this thing cut. It actually don't look too bad. You see right there where I cut, and then right over here. I mean, that looks pretty good. So let's hope that we can fit this radio in here. So let's see if we can do that here. So upon further inspection here, that top little lip there will not allow this right here to go down far enough for it to clip in on the bottom, the climate control or whatever. That pushes, the radio pushes it down so it won't go above that where it's supposed to. So I'm gonna do a bit more trimming on the top here and then see how bad I can make it look. All right, I got this cut out up here. Let's see if it'll fit in here right now. Probably not, but we will find out. All right, we got the radio up in here. It's kind of loose, so I'm gonna see if I can find something to do for that. I would play music and show you guys that. I mean, the door speakers in here actually aren't too bad, but I'm recording off my phone, so I can't do that. So I'm gonna see if I can find something for that, and if I can't, I'm gonna keep trying to
keep getting those mirrors painted up. And then I might see if I can make like a custom center console, because anybody that's owned an OBS knows that these are not really the best for holding open drinks. So I'm gonna see if I can find something for a little center console thing, or not center console, but like a little cup holder thing. We'll be back once I figure something out for that. All right, so I got the mirrors all painted, figured out some things. That stuff's still drying, so this side don't look too bad. There's definitely some work to do. Like, I don't remember what I was gonna say. Oh, damn. There's a little tiny crack right there already. But, you know, that's right. I'm not going for a show truck. It's just a piece of junk with some nice parts on it. So I got the radio in here also. It kind of sticks out a little, but, you know, that's all right. It'll work. The speakers in here don't sound too bad. I'm pretty sure I already said that. So yeah, that's probably going to be it for this one. I'll see y'all in the next video.